History is long. It's a book with many chapters. This is our chapter. And that's what I see in the mural behind us. This is our chapter.
There's two worlds represented up here behind us. The world of nature, and the world of man. These worlds are very evident here in Kerrville. Physically, we thought that's so special that we painted the colors of the river first. And then the humans, just as it was. But what inspired us to see and praise these two worlds is what we'd like to share with you today. Connection with nature and connection with each other. We often say people make the place. I think that's very true. If you didn't have people, it would just be a bunch of buildings. The identity of a place is really in the people. But that's also not good enough too. You have to have that deeper connection with one another. The way that we do that and the way that we see that succeed is when we truly invest in each other's lives. When we commune, when we come face to face, we're confronting topics, we're listening to one another, we share, we affirm. It is a mutual interactive experience. So I want to give a shout out to everybody that was either driving by, walking by, and stopped and chose to engage. We see these people as ambassadors of your great place because it's bold. And when you're on the side of a highway and everybody is going from point A to B, the fact that somebody would stop with the anticipation of wanting to arrive somewhere, whether it's home or work or wherever, would stop in the middle of that to have a conversation they didn't plan on, that is something very, very special and something very evident of our time here. We leave in-person conversations with a clarity and an energy, and we might even leave it inspired. And there's something really magical about that. It's almost like the beginning of growth. You know, you can't really describe it, you can't really control it, but that moment's magic. Do this, it's true evidence of an eagerness within a community for growth. To stop, see something new, and engage with it, because that's how growth happens. So we have a connection with ourselves and nature and appreciation of that on the wall, but we also have the face-to-face connection that can't be matched by anything else.
It's just been a really great opportunity, and the feedback from the community has been great. I'm really glad that people here appreciate what I'm doing, and yeah.
As the words on our mural read, it comes into focus. We are only passing through. This changing nature I am part of, shed and renew. You know, as humans, every single moment of every day, we have the opportunity to shed. We have the opportunity to shed parts of ourselves that are no longer serving us. And by doing so, we make room for new growth, for new sprouts of life in our own story to form. And nowhere is this regenerative sort of cyclical nature more evident than in nature, than in the natural world, which here in Kerrville is so deeply connected that it's all around us. And we see nature as our greatest teacher. We feel that nature is answering questions that we as humans can't even begin to understand enough to ask. And our time in nature really helps reset us, recalibrate us, renew us. And sometimes in our own story, when we don't know the next step to take, we just step out into nature and the answers reveal themselves. So easily we rush past nature, we get on to the next thing. We're very wrapped up in our man-made distractions, but if we can find the stillness and the presence to reconnect with the natural world and with ourselves, then ultimately we're better fit for connecting with our fellow humans.